Well, hello, you gorgeous mother truckers, and welcome to another video. Right then, so Keir Starmer has taken to the podium to tell us how he's going to stamp down on immigration. The old stop the boats, you got to speak English, you got to tackle legal migration, you can't have this, you can't have that, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and we've heard it time and time and time again, year after year after year, Prime Minister after Prime Minister after Prime Minister. And exactly what's happened. Nothing. Now, even if he does go through with this, even if, reform got voted in the next election and they're going to stop the migrants and we're going to stop the boats and we're going to stop, it's too late. See, this is the bit that everybody's like not focusing on, which is not surprising, is that, he's made this speech and he's like, but the single truth of the matter is, even if you did that today, no more boats coming, no more legal migration, or it's restricted heavily like they do in Australia, I guess, or whatever. Even if you do that now, it's too late, because you're not doing anything about the people who are already here, who have taken over London, who've taken over Birmingham just up the road, Manchester. All the major city populous areas have been taken over, and they breed like rabbits, where us white people have been shamed into not breeding. So even if you do all that they say they're going to do, it doesn't tackle the issue. And the real issue is, what are we going to do with the millions that are already here? And by the time they actually finish or actually do implement something, which isn't going to stop a lot, because remember he said, I'm not going to cap migration, which means he's going to do nothing. I mean, if any of you, probably not those people who watch my channel on a regular basis, they won't think that. But if anyone goes on X or social media or the media itself and goes, oh, this is a really good idea, this is good, if you really genuinely believe he's going to do something, it explains why we are in the situation that we're in, because of idiots like you. You see, it was Tony Blair and the Labour Party and the Labour Party's philosophy that started this shit in the first place, where they have openly admitted it. They did it to wind the right-wing people up. This grand, the grand experiment has failed. Those people who come in need to speak English. There's a load of people here right now who can't speak a fucking word of it. So what are you doing about them? Nothing. If you've been here, it's not 5 years now, it's 10 years before you can get residence, apply to become a citizen. That's most of the original boat people have come, who probably already have. You see, it's always easier to stand holding a podium and reading a script that has been repeated time and time again. And we all know from bitter experience, it means nothing. If you're not going to put a cap on migration, and his excuse was they've never been hit before. No, because none of you lot in charge have ever had any intention of preventing migration at all. Not a diddly squat bit. And reforms will have immigration at net zero. Yeah, which means one in, one out, isn't going to solve the problem either. The solution to the problem is mass deportations, but of course, no one really wants to do that. So now we're in a quandary, aren't we? Well, we're not really. We're in the status quo. He said his speech. The media goes, oh, yeah. Idiots go, oh, he's going to do something about it. When you realise that we've heard this over and over again, he doesn't do shit all. Now, if all of a sudden all the boats do stop and we start deporting lots of people, maybe, just maybe, you might be able to go, well, at least he hasn't lied about this. But you know as well as I do, That just really isn't going to happen. And as I said, even if it does, it doesn't solve the problem, because the problem's already here and it's breeding exponentially. What are you going to do about that? Any case, 2 videos popping up. One will be the last one that I uploaded. The other one will be the one that goes to YouTube with mighty algorithm selected for you. It's called The Chosen One. You can like, you can share. If you agree with what I'm doing, like what I'm saying, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny. Ding the magic notification bell to be told that I've done another video. Don't forget to let me know how you feel about things in the comment section down below. Ways also down below are ways to support the channel if you so feel like to do so. No pressure at all there, of course. And with that, I am done. So, until the next one.
If it's an arrow at the bottom.